I do believe that is Inoue. I think Inoue is the next Manny Pacquiao. Not at that going all the way up the weight class and all that stuff, but someone who's extremely explosive, eye-catching, and also inviting to who he is as a fighter and as a person.
I think I started watching him probably like a couple years ago, but he'll fight a fighter. He's definitely someone he got the whole package, I believe so.
Do you foresee potentially at some day you guys meeting together, maybe at a catch weight, or maybe if he keeps going up in weight?
Probably. Yeah. That would be like a fun fight.
Crazy.
I favor fighters for different purposes, but if you ask me who I think is the best fighter I've ever seen since I got in the sport, it's Inoue.
Yeah, let's check him out, man. Ikuki, what's his name?
This guy, Naoya.
Yeah, let's look at some of his fights. He's a mean fellow.
Where's he fight?
He's a Japanese, 118 pounds.
In an exciting matchup set for February 2025, boxing fans eagerly anticipate the clash between Naoya Inoue and Sam Goodman. Known for his explosive power and technical prowess, Inoue has established himself as one of the top pound-for-pound fighters in the world. His ability to adapt and dominate in the ring has earned him a reputation that precedes him. Originally, the bout was to be held on Christmas Eve. However, the fight had to be rescheduled following a cut to Goodman's left eye, sustained during a sparring session. The Aussie may be unbeaten. Still, he starts the fight as a major underdog and is boxing away from home for the first time in his career. In an interview on the Main Event YouTube channel with host Ben Damon, Australian journalist and presenter, Sam Goodman shared that reaching this stage has required significant effort and dedication, but he acknowledged that there is still a long way to go. Goodman emphasized his grounded approach, stating that he is not getting ahead of himself. Instead, he is focused on taking things one day at a time, one training session at a time, with the goal of getting himself into the best possible shape for what lies ahead. Sam Goodman added, "Look, I know the work that's gone into this, and my team knows the work that's went into this, and the people that want to knock it or whatever, I am not too phased. I have this goal since I was a young kid."
Look, it's been a lot of work to get here, but there's still plenty left to do, so I'm not getting ahead of myself. I'm just, at the moment, taking it one day at a time, a training session at a time, and put myself in the best possible shape and the best possible position to go ahead and shock the world.
Ben Damon pointed out the stark contrast between Sam Goodman and Naoya Inoue, highlighting the differences in their journeys and current standings in the sport. He asked Goodman if he recognized this contrast and embraced the idea of coming from humble beginnings to reach such heights. Goodman agreed, acknowledging that he and Inoue are polar opposites. He reflected on how, not too long ago, he was pouring beers at the Steelers Club in his small hometown, and now he's heading to Tokyo with the goal of shocking the world.
It's two polar opposites, definitely, and look, it wasn't too long ago I was pouring beers at the Steelers Club and, you know, stuff like that. So it's, you know, like I said, I come from a small town and, you know, I'm going over to Tokyo and ready to shock the world.
Sam Goodman shared that throughout his journey, there were people in his life who urged him to consider a plan B and find a real job. However, Goodman remained steadfast in his belief that boxing was his true career path. He emphasized that for him, there was never an alternative plan, and boxing has always been his sole focus and the only path he was determined to pursue. Sam Goodman stated, "That's what I told people I would be doing. From a young age, a lot of people would have called me delusional, had school teachers saying, 'Yeah, you need a real job,' all that sort of stuff."
There's a few people, even in my family, you know, that's, oh, you need a job, or you need a plan B. It's never been a plan B. It's always been this and nothing else.
Sam Goodman dismissed the widespread perception of Naoya Inoue as the monster, stating that he does not view him that way. Instead, Goodman sees Inoue as just another opponent, a good fighter, one he is fully prepared to face and defeat.
No, he's a good fighter, but he's, you know, like he is a good fighter. I'm not going to say it, but I don't go in there and I'm saying I'm seeing a monster or whatever like that. Like, no way. I'm seeing another guy that I'm going to go in there and beat.
Sam Goodman expressed his determination ahead of his upcoming challenge, stating that he is ready to seize this opportunity with both hands. He emphasized that he isn't participating just to make up the numbers, as some fighters might. Goodman made it clear that his ultimate goal in boxing is to become a world champion and, eventually, an undisputed world champion. He further added, "I get my chance to do that. I ain't letting it go."
It's something I'm looking to take with both hands. I'm not just coming here or going there to, you know, to make up the numbers like I think a lot of fighters have. I got in this sport to be a world champion, to be undisputed world champion. I get my chance to do that. I ain't letting it go.
Naoya Inoue shared that boxing has been a part of his life for as long as he can remember. He explained that his love for the sport kept him going throughout the years, emphasizing that it's like any other job. If you lose passion for it, your performance will suffer. Inoue's dedication to the sport stems from his genuine love for boxing, which has driven him to continually strive for excellence.
物心ついた頃からボクシングをやってる。で、もうそれが生活の一部になってる。まあボクシングが好きだから続けられてる。まあ多分どの仕事も一緒ですよ。もうそれは。そこの自分がやってるものに情熱が欠けてきたら絶対成果落ちてくる。
Naoya Inoue, known as the Monster, has garnered significant praise from fellow professional boxers for his exceptional skills and achievements in the ring. American professional boxer and former super bantamweight champ Stephen Fulton spoke on his fight with Inoue on the Cigar Talk YouTube channel. He seemed to underestimate Inoue's power. Fulton admitted that during the match he struggled to execute his game plan. While mentally focused, he explained that his body simply wasn't responding as he intended, hindering his performance against the formidable Inoue. He further added, "I feel like just because you can make weight does not mean you should." Stephen believed that dropping the weight the way he did for Inoue's fight was not the right way to do it.
I don't want, I ain't no excuse for it, but I couldn't really, you know what I'm saying? And I'm always holding it, carry it like that. Like, I'm gonna say how whatever I say.
I want you to say
I couldn't, my body wasn't there, but I was there, but I couldn't get it off.
Gervonta Tank Davis was asked what he thought of Inoue as a fighter. Since both Inoue and Tank progressed the pound-for-pound rankings together, he told Boxing News that he had started watching Naoya Inoue over the past few years and praised Inoue as a complete fighter. Davis acknowledged that Inoue possesses the full package of skills and attributes, describing him as the epitome of what a well-rounded fighter should be. According to Davis, if anyone wants to see a fighter who truly has it all, Inoue is the one to watch. Tank Davis said a fight with Inoue would be exciting. He stated, "That would be like a fun fight." Now that would be technical, that fight right there. But I think I would be too big for him.
Just explain kind of what you think of him as a fighter. You've kind of both progressed in the pound-for-pound rankings together over the years. When did you first start watching him, and what do you make of him now?
I think I started watching him probably like a couple years ago, but he'll fight a fighter. He's definitely someone he got the whole package. I believe so. If you want to see a fighter that got the whole he's one of them. Definitely, for sure.
Irish pro boxer and former super bantamweight title holder Terence John Doany reflected on his fight with Naoya Inoue, describing it as an experience he genuinely enjoyed. He noted the unique atmosphere of fighting in Japan, where the crowds are unusually quiet. Doany credited Bermudez's guidance combined with his own skill for helping him hold his own during parts of the bout.
Yeah, I was really enjoying it in there because I had my coach Hector Bermudez in my corner, and the Japanese crowds are really quiet. So he was just guiding me through the rounds, telling me what to do, and between his guidance and my ability, like we were doing okay.
Doany mentioned that his strategy was to box effectively in the early rounds, with the goal of increasing his chances as the fight progressed. He felt he had managed to take a couple of rounds from Inoue before things took a turn. Unfortunately, he admitted to making a critical mistake when he turned around, allowing Inoue to land a decisive shot that changed the fight. Despite the outcome, Doany believed he was performing well until that moment. Doany added, "I am afraid to say he doesn't have that power, but I wasn't feeling it. But I will say one thing was that his punch placement and his accuracy, like he was hitting me in all the right spots when he was landing."
I felt like I took a couple of rounds off him, and that was kind of the plan, was to box early, because the longer I was in the fight, the more chance we had of winning. And then, unfortunately for me, the end of round 6, I got an awful shot to it was kind of my own fault as well, because I kind of turned and the shot snuck around the back. But yeah, I felt like I was doing okay. I was really enjoying it in there, especially when you're in there against a pound number 3 and you're having plenty of success. You know, I was starting to shine, you know.
TJ Doany placed Naoya Inoue firmly in the top 3 of his pound-for-pound rankings, acknowledging the Japanese fighter's exceptional skill and dominance. Doany remarked that while Inoue is unmatched at his current weight, the dynamic could shift if he moves up to face bigger and stronger opponents. He noted that in those higher weight classes, a single powerful shot could change the outcome, leaving room for uncertainty about how Inoue would fare against larger competitors.
I think 126 is going to be his ceiling. I can't put my finger on anyone at the moment, but you never know when he moves up in class and up in weight, and You know, when you're just in against bigger, stronger guys, all it takes is that one shot.
Russian professional boxer Dmitry Bivol, when discussing his pound-for-pound rankings, included Naoya Inoue in his top 3. Bivol acknowledged Inoue's impressive achievements and dominance as a key factor in his placement among the sport's elite fighters.
Top 3? Who's the top 3 now? Usyk, Crawford, Inoue maybe.
American mixed martial artist and UFC fighter Max Holloway, speaking on his YouTube channel, delivered high praise for Naoya Inoue, emphasizing the Japanese fighter's exceptional abilities.
Dude deserves it, bro. He should be #1 pound-for-pound fighter.
Holloway highlighted Inoue's ring IQ, power, punching speed, and versatility, noting his effectiveness both on the inside and outside. He acknowledged the growing buzz surrounding Inoue and firmly stated that he deserves recognition as the top pound-for-pound fighter. Holloway described Inoue as unreal and expressed that his dominance in the sport is undeniable.
Inoue right now, brother, you can't deny the man. You cannot deny the man. Not deny it. That guy is amazing. That guy is just unreal, and he deserves it, man. I think so.
American pro boxer Sean Porter commented that between Isaac Cruz and Naoya Inoue, we could have the next foreign fighter to resonate with the American audience. He stated that he believes Inoue has the potential to fill that role. Porter compared Inoue to Manny Pacquiao, not in terms of weight class, but for his explosive style, eye-catching performances, and the charisma he exudes both as a fighter and a person. According to Porter, Inoue has all the qualities needed to become a global superstar. Sean added, "I finally took the time to watch him. I can see the gift that he has, that style, that timing, that rhythm, the cadence he has in his mind, to pick up his fighters' rhythm and their timing. I was watching this and thinking nobody else does this."
I thought that between Isaac Cruz and Inoue, we might have the next fighter, foreign fighter for the sake of words, who could translate to the American audience. I do believe that that is Inoue. I think Inoue is the next Manny Pacquiao, not at that going all the way up the weight class and all that stuff, but someone who's extremely explosive, eye-catching, and also inviting to who he is as a fighter and as a person. It could be him.
During an interview on the YouTube channel Froch on Fighting, Carl Froch asked Manny Pacquiao about his favorite boxer to watch. Without hesitation, Pacquiao named Naoya Inoue as his favorite. Praising Inoue's abilities, Pacquiao described him as a good fighter and expressed hope that Inoue would achieve even more success across multiple weight divisions. Manny, in another interview, expressed interest in training Inoue. He stated, "I like Naoya. Before he came here, I teach him in Japan. If he's thinking of moving up in weight division, I hope that I can teach him and supervise his training."
Do you still watch boxing now? Are you still into it? Do you enjoy watching boxing?
Yeah, because boxing is my passion, so that's why I'm enjoying watching boxing.
Do you have a favorite fighter now that's active?
Right now, Asian, like Naoya,
Inoue, amazing fighter.
He's a good fighter, and I hope that he will accomplish in different weight division also.
Yeah, he probably will. Such a quality fighter.
Retired American pro boxer Mike Tyson praised Naoya Inoue, describing him as a mean son of a bitch. Tyson emphasized that despite Inoue not looking like much, he is actually better than Manny Pacquiao, or at least just as good. He went on to call Inoue vicious, highlighting the Japanese fighter's dangerous and formidable style in the ring. He added, "He's a f***ing monster, a mean little
Japanese fighter called Monks. This is a monster.
Crazy dude.
Yeah, let's check him out, man. Ikuki, what's his name?
This guy, Naoya.
Yeah, let's look at some of his fights. He's a mean son.
Where's he fight?
He's a Japanese, 118 pounds. But wow, he was like 108.
Boxing?
He's a mean son of a bitch. Oh yeah, you gotta see this bad motherfucker. He don't look like much. He's better than Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao was little like that. Just as good.
He looks like a pop star.
Oh, wait till he get on these motherfuckers.
Roy Jones Jr. praised Naoya Inoue, stating that there is another tornado brewing in the world of boxing, referring to Inoue as a bad dude. Jones Jr. emphasized that Inoue is truly the pound-for-pound #1, even though he doesn't receive as much credit due to his limited visibility, and because in his weight class, he does not have anyone who is that good and as skilled as Inoue is. Jones suggested that if fans saw more of Inoue, they would recognize his exceptional talent and dominance in the sport. He further added, Inoue, is definitely the face of boxing internationally, for sure.
You understand me? They don't give him the credit because we don't see him that much. That dude right there, I think that dude really is pound #1. He just don't have the competition at that weight class to have that big fight to get it right now. And the United States don't know him because We don't have big fighters in his weight class over here that we know that good.
We only seen him against Fulton.
You feel me? So
he dominated Fulton.
You feel me? The one that we did have, look what he did to him. So he really number 1 pound for pound, but because he don't have the opposition to prove it, I gotta leave Bud there.
As the boxing world eagerly awaits the February 2025 showdown between Naoya Inoue and Sam Goodman, the excitement is undeniable. This bout represents more than just a clash of styles. It's a collision of narratives, with Goodman's underdog grit and humble beginnings meeting Inoue's unparalleled dominance and global acclaim. Whether it's Goodman's determination to defy the odds or the admiration Inoue garners from legends, this fight promises to be a pivotal moment in the sport. What's your take on the upcoming fight? Can Goodman rise to the occasion, or will Inoue's reign of supremacy continue? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to stay on top of all things boxing, be sure to like this video, share it with your fellow fans, and subscribe to Boxism, where every punch tells a story. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.